Who was the old one by chance?
His name was Felgor.
Felgor. Is he still around by any chance? Or did he, like, hopscotch and leave?
I've had bigger worries than where
Okay.
a previous leader was.
Okay. Understood.
Thank you for your time.
Let's,
Francis and our
Shin kind of steps up and says, "Hey, do you mind if we kind of stay here, just for, while we're trying to solve all this?" Sure.
To the monk?
Yes. It looks like you seem to be of medical practice, so we'll let you have housing for as long as you need for while you're here. Any medical supplies that you'll need.
Is that directed to the monk or to the group?
To the monk.
can we?
I make it known that I'm comfortable in the tavern, paying for my own way.
To each their own. I mean,
It's a really far walk.
It kind of goes for everyone.
I can probably sense his uncomfortableness since we've been around each other so much.
You'd probably understand why.
No, I understand why.
But yes, this seems fair for someone of your nature.
Fair enough.
Okay.
I wish to go to the archives.
Let's go to the archives. I thank him again for his time. I'm sure we will speak again. Hopefully on...
Fucking archives.
I was like, on hopefully better terms of like us having a cure or even you having a cure. And yeah, happy go lucky times.
Okay, so is everyone going down?
Yep. Are you joining, Dag?
Yep.
Okay.
Don't
as you go
worry.
down,
Begrudgingly.
you realize the true expanse of this area.
It's huge, isn't it?
As you go down, yes.
It's huge.
And it's not just archives. You can see lodging to the right as you come down the stairs. Two massive doors straight ahead, and kind of a double door set that's currently open with what you can kind of see are shelves and scrolls going all the way through.
There might be a setting that's deleting those immediately.
All right, is there a scribe or a head scribe? The one that runs the archives and site?
Roll perception.
I don't see anything.
Shit.
Okay.
Hey.
Okay. Joe,
It's the
having your
bird.
experience with monasteries, you can see one man who seems to be entrenched in multiple scrolls.
I put him out. That's probably the guy that we want to talk to.
Francis, on the other hand, seems to think that the guy kind of picking his nose off in the corner, who has a single scroll kind of walking around, is the guy to talk to.
I'm gonna go talk to that guy. He looks like he knows what he's doing.
You do what you wish, but I will talk to this guy.
I'm
What
torn.
would you like to do?
I'm torn. Who do I want to talk to? Who?
You're kind of dumbfounded by the amount of scrolls that you're seeing.
I tell Francis before I go join Dag, I go, we're gonna be right over here. Once you're done with your conversation, please join us.
I nod.
Okay, so we're gonna start off with Dag.
Already splitting the party.
As we're across the hall.
So, you walk up to him.
Mm.
He seems very distracted. Doesn't notice you.
Excuse me, sir.
One second. This. Is this? Okay, does this look? Seem this much here? This doesn't seem to here. What if we move
Sir?
these scrolls over? Yes.
We are sorry to bother you in these busy times. I know stuff has hit the wall really quickly, probably. We're here to inquire and probably and offer our services here to maybe find a cure for what's been going on in the restricted area. I assume you know what's going on. You look like you would know what's going on.
The only knowledge that I've had is that these people are getting sick, and I've been trying to go through every single article that we have, which, as you can see, is a massive expanse.
Yeah. I motioned towards Francis. I'm like, that guy over there. I don't know who he's talking to.
Why did he go to him?
He seemed really engrossed about him. He was the person to talk to. So he's doing his own thing. I noticed that you were probably the guy in charge here, but he's came to the conclusion that the cause may be some sort of magical effect. We got from one of the mute people, not really paralyzed yet, that he saw moving plants, and we're thinking that it's maybe a magical source, and instead of like a disease or a sickness.
And when
That
you
seems to fit with about like what I've been looking at, but my articles seem to be kind of a little mixed up. Do you have any experience with anything like this?
As in sickness?
Just like knowledge of magical items or spells.
I only know
This is not my expertise, and I'm trying to go through these things.
I only know what I've been taught by my otherworldly deities. Do you? I guess what would be of assistance that I could help?
Well, I've got these scrolls here, which are pretty old. If you wouldn't mind kind of looking through the same area, seeing if you can't find any kind of object ideas, maybe spells that have happened in the past. I'm thinking it's in this era, and he points to like a little section.
Okay. What can I do for that? Read over them quickly.
are they in common?
For the most part, yes.
What about the other stuff?
You can see some symbols that don't match up with any known language to you.
I have that.
They are pictures.
Okay.
Hieroglyphics.
However,
However, what?
one sec.
Okay. I got scared there for a second. I was like, not this server again! Not again!
That's literally what the invocation says. You can read all writing.
Yeah, I know. I just have to know what the limitations on it are.
Yeah,
I'm glad you've got that, because otherwise I'd be using a spell slot.
you can put your own limitations on it. That's literally what it says. As long as I may be able to read it, but as far as interpreting it and finding out a meaning to it,
that's
all up to you.
That's kind of how I'm treating it. So, okay.
Yeah.
Just to kind of explain this, while he can read all writing, that doesn't necessarily mean he understands the content.
Yeah.
Um.
So I can see that there's symbols. I just can't really interpret
know
what
why they're
the
there.
Okay.
Question.
Because like,
Before I do this, say if I were to use comprehend language, would I actually be able to understand what they actually mean? The description says, for the duration, you understand literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear. You also understand any written language that you see, but you must be touching the surface on which the words are written. Takes about
this
a minute.
spell doesn't decode secret messages and attacks
Nope.
for a glyph.
Nope. Good thing I didn't use it. I was still reading to the bottom.
Yeah. So it's some sort of unknown message. Like, okay. Like
It's
I'm gonna
kind of a. There's glyphs and common language that go with it, trying to interpret it, and you see that they're going for the base idea, but that doesn't seem to be the full answer, Joe.
Okay. I'm just gonna say, unfortunately, I can only get what you've been able to read. I can't really interpret anything more than what's on the paper right now.
Well-
We'd have to do more research.
So you can actually get these symbols, though?
Can I, like, individually, can I understand what they mean?
Yeah,
But not really together?
yeah.
Yeah, individually I can understand what they kind of mean, but not as a whole, and I can't really interpret what they mean altogether.
Well, okay, you watch him, like, kind of reach down to his side, and he brings up this entire, like, crate, just drops it on the desk, and is like, these are the best chance we have, because at this point in time, this is everything from where I've been able to gather, but no one has been able to decode this at all.
Okay. Fuck. I did a lot of reading.
All right, let's get reading.
Let's go to Nick.
I approach the guy,
Picking his nose.
picking his nose.
What do you want?
I'm looking for information regarding the restricted area.
If you wanted that, you should have just came to me in the first place.
I nod.
Like I am. That's why I'm here.
Well, probably
The
didn't pick up.
restricted area itself is just this walled off area. And I mean, there's totally some passes into there. But you gotta kind of watch out for the guards.
So people know about these entrances. Where are they?
What's your name?
Francis?
Where do you come from? I haven't really seen you much around here.
I'm the new guy.
Deception.
Is that really deception?
Yeah, you're lying.
The way you said it, yes. Actually,
Just a minute. You know what? He deceived the crap out of him.
remember, I still get to roll.
Yeah, he still gets a roll.
I know, but still for a very low charisma character.
A nat 1?
No.
Damn it.
Nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's a nat 20 versus a nat 20. Shh.
You have one chance to add anything else to that statement, or is that what you're sticking to?
Oh, sweet, dude.
Wait, he asked me, who am I, right?
Yep.
I'm Francis, the new guy. I was hired to help these people.
I didn't know we were hiring anyone for the monastery. I'm pretty important.